Yo, what's up, my PiePurplji here, and welcome back to another one of these tier list videos. Now, in the past, I have made a Mario Kart games tier list video, and I have made a Pokemon games tier list video. So if you want to go ahead and check those out, then I'll leave a link to them in the cards and the iCards, as you can see on the screen right now. But anyway, with that out of the way, we are going to be taking care of the Mario games, as you can see on screen right here. So we're going to be ranking them all the way from perfect, from excellent, that's misspelled because it's got, one L instead of two, good, okay, and then bad. So anyway, without further ado, let's get right into the games. First things first, I think we should take care of the 2D Mario games, and I think we should start off with the original classic. We'll take Mario Bros. And we'll put it in an excellent. I wouldn't say it's like the most excellent game out there, but it is like a very solid game. It's not like a good game by any means. If you haven't played it yet, it's like one of those games like, oh, you have to try it. It's like a highly recommended game. But I don't think it's like a high excellent tier. It's kind of like the bottom, kind of bottom of excellent, but not really that, not good, but it's not perfect either. It's a pretty solid Mario game. And we'll do its direct sequel in Japan, Mario Bros. 2: The Lost Levels. We'll take this and we'll put it right here in excellent, but I think we'll put it a step ahead of the original Mario Bros. Because it changed a little bit of things. Now, obviously, some things weren't like entirely changed, like some of the like the enemies, Mario sprite. Some things didn't change, but the things that did change were definitely the difficulty, which is probably the most well-known thing about the game is that the level design is super like unbelievably difficult for no apparent reason. But it's honestly fun. It gives you that sense of accomplishment. Like when you finish the game, you like have this big sense of relief. Like, whew, wow, I just beat very very difficult Mario game. But yeah, it's a pretty excellent game. I think it is, as I said before, a step up from the original game, but certainly not a perfect game either. So now let's do Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, and we'll take this and we'll put it in OK. It's an okay game, and for some reason it's on here twice, so I guess we'll put it on there twice. But anyway, yeah, it is a really like an okay game. Like people don't really like it because it changed, too much from the original classic Mario platformer series. But honestly, the changes were, a nice change of pace. But obviously there were some things that people didn't like, and myself included, some things that I didn't really like. And honestly, they're not my favorite game. I mean, it is a little bit opinionated, but definitely they're okay games. They're not bad games by any means, but they're not good really. They're just like they're okay. And that leaves us with the Game Boy games. So we should take Super Mario Land, and I think we'll put it in like an okay tier. Like it's okay. The biggest problem with the game is that it's too short. There's only like what 12 levels in the entire game, and it makes sense. It's a Game Boy game, but its direct sequel, Super Mario Land, had way more levels and was still on the Game Boy. So a little bit of a not really an excuse for Mario Land there, but I mean it's an okay game. However, the good thing about Mario Land 2 is that obviously they changed it. They made it, they made the game a whole lot longer. They added new power-ups like the rabbit ears or whatever it's called. So I mean, Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins is definitely better than the original Mario Land. But as I said, in the tier that it's in, it is a good game. So now we should do the new Super Mario Bros. Game. So we'll take the DS one and we'll put it all the way right here in a high excellent tier. It is not a perfect game, so I didn't put it in the S tier, but it's a very very excellent game. Now out of all the new Super Mario Bros. Games, like it's objectively the best one here. Like New Super Mario Bros. On the DS is definitely the best one. Wii is pretty good, it's a nice console Mario, which hadn't been done, in a while at the time. And they added cool things like it brought back Koopalings, it brought back Yoshi, it brought back a whole lot of things. New Super Mario Bros. 2, and I think it might be in an okay, like it's okay. Like a lot of the things about the game is, like kind of common knowledge, like, the game is kind of like uninspired. It's kind of like a letdown. There's nothing like majorly big that changed up the formula of 2D Mario at the time. And then Mario Bros. U, I think it is better than, New Super Mario Bros. 2. It might be better than 6 golden coins, but, it definitely is better than its predecessor, New Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario Bros. U isn't, it's not the greatest game. It's a good game, but definitely not an excellent one. So then that leaves us with the age-old question, is Mario Bros. 3 or Mario World better? Actually, I'll have it like this. So yeah, here are my reasoning for this. So this is definitely a personal opinion. There is a little bit of like an argument or an age-old question on which one is better, Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World. And in my opinion, I definitely prefer Mario 3 over Mario World. No, not really for like a super duper impaired reason. I think it's just like personal preference. But I really do think that Mario Bros. 3 is a lot more funner of a game, a lot more exciting, a lot more interesting in the game than Mario World is. But then again, it is kind of personal opinion. We might as well take it right there. For the Mario World fans, like Mario World is a good game, but compared to Mario 3, at least in my opinion, it doesn't really stack up. So now to finish off this 2D Mario games, we should do the 2.5D Mario games. And we'll take Super Mario 3D Land and we'll put it about right there. I think that's a worthy place to put it. And Super Mario 3D World, I think it goes about right there. Like Super Mario 3D World is a excellent game, but as I said before, not really a perfect game by any means. Like every other game here is not a perfect game by far. But Super Mario 3D Land, it's cool. Obviously, the fact that it's on a handheld kind of limits it a little bit. But it kind of took what 3D Land did and made it like 10 times bigger with new additions like the cat suit. It's a really fun game overall. As it here explains it, pretty excellent. And now that finally leaves us with the 3D Mario games. So Mario 64, we'll take this game and we'll put it right there. So yeah, before all the backlash comes and start hating on me, Mario 64 is definitely not a perfect game, not simply because of the fact that it is on a kind of inferior console at the time, but the game itself is like, it's not really a perfect game. Like, obviously there are certain things that can be a little bit tedious, very annoying, like Rainbow Ride, like you just kind of sit on the carpets for a long time, and that can get a little infuriating. But aside from the minor flaws about the game is really well, it's fun, it has great world design or level design, however you want to call it. But it's definitely not a perfect game, but it is a very, very, very well done Mario game. So now we should go to Mario Sunshine, and we'll put it right there. So I definitely prefer Mario 64 over Super Mario Sunshine. It is definitely, as I said before, it's definitely not a perfect game. There are a couple flaws with it, like the watermelon, we have to push the watermelon up a hill. Can be a little bit tedious, but obviously, that's just one thing. But, the overall gameplay, it's fun. You get to play on an island, which is, a change of pace compared to, like, just being in Peach's Castle or being in a galaxy or being pretty much wherever in Mario Odyssey. It's a nice change of pace, the whole island theme, but it's done really, 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 really well. Like the island, like the whole beach theme, the vacation theme, it's done really, really well, and it's, honestly a very fun game nonetheless. So that leaves us with these three games, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario Galaxy 2. So we'll take Mario Odyssey, and we'll put it right there. So yeah, I definitely think Mario Odyssey is like kind of comparable to Mario 64, but I think it changes like so much. Not obviously because the graphical difference, but as a game as a whole, it definitely does pretty much everything that Mario 64 did and made it like so much better. Like the addition of Cappy makes the the level design and how you get the power moons and all that kind of stuff. It changes a couple things, but it makes it like so fun, and it does it like so well. I wouldn't say it's like a perfect game, but like it's comparable, like normal tiers. Like it definitely is an S tier game. And here we go, that leaves us with Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. So yeah, we're just gonna take Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2, and we'll put those right there. So I kind of have a little bit of nostalgia towards these games because these games, honestly, to my opinion, like these are the games that I felt like most relatable to. Like I played these games so much. Both of these games I played so much, so put so much time into the games. It was so fun. I replayed the game over and over and over and over again. Like they're honestly phenomenal games. Like everything they do is just done so well, and it's honestly amazingly fun to play these games. I definitely do prefer Mario Galaxy over like pretty much any other 3D Mario game out there, like compared to Mario Odyssey, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. Like Mario Galaxy is objectively, my go-to 3D Mario game, and I definitely prefer the original Mario Galaxy over Mario Galaxy 2, but that doesn't mean that, Mario Galaxy 2 is a bad game. I just think, I have, as I said before with Mario 3 and Mario World, it's just kind of, personal preference that I prefer the original Mario Galaxy over the second version being Mario Galaxy 2. So there we go, that's the tier list. So this is the entire tier list. So there are a couple things, might be a little bit surprising, like Mario Bros, Mario Bros 2, Mario Madness is on okay at the bottom of the entire tier. But, this tier list, is a little bit complicated. There are certain things that, might get a lot of backlash for, like Mario Bros. Lost Levels, Mario World, maybe Mario Galaxy probably. But, this is probably my tier list, and obviously, if you have different opinions, then, feel free to make your own tier list. I'm going to leave a link to the tier maker down in the description below, so if you want to make your own, feel free to go ahead and check that out and, share your own tier list with the world. But anyways, I'm going to end this video off here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, then feel free to leave this video a like, maybe leave a comment, and if you really wanted to, you can even subscribe to be notified when future videos come out. And that is all I have for now. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Bye.